Arthur the Rat. Once there was a young rat named Arthur who could never make up his mind. Whenever his friends asked him if he would like to go out with them, he would only answer, "I don't know." He wouldn't say yes or no either. He would always shirk making a choice. His Aunt Helen said to him, "Now look here, no one is going to care for you if you carry on like this. You have no more mind than a blade of grass." One rainy day, the rats heard a great noise in the loft. The pine rafters were all rotten, so that the barn was rather unsafe. At last, the joist gave way and fell to the ground. The walls shook and all the rats' hair stood on end with fear and horror. "This won't do," said the captain. "I'll send out scouts to search for a new home." Within 5 hours, the 10 scouts came back and said, "We found a stone house where this is room and board for us all. There is a kindly horse named Nellie, a cow, a calf, and a garden with an elm tree." The rats crawled out of their little houses and stood on the floor in a long line. Just then the old one saw Arthur. "Stop," he ordered coarsely. "You are coming, of course." "Yeah, you are coming, of course." "I'm not certain," said Arthur, undaunted. "The roof may not come down yet." "Well," said the angry old rat, "we can't wait for you to join us. Right about face. March." Arthur stood and watched them hurry away. "I think I'll go tomorrow," he calmly said to himself. "But then again, I don't know. It's so nice and snug here." That night there was a big crash. In the morning some men, with some boys and girls, rode up and looked at the barn. One of them moved a board and saw a young rat, quite dead, half in half out of his hole. Thus the shirker got his due.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Kit. The quit little kitten thinks it... Oh, wait, okay. Kit. The quit little kitten thinks it bit a pretty big fish. Dress. Many of Jeff's best friends slept in mesh tents in pleasant weather. Trap. The harrowing black cat dashes at any man and lands on the plaid carriage. Lot. The honest swan stops and acknowledges the fox dodging the bothered wasp. Strut. Mother loves butter that comes from the southern countryside. Foot. The butcher should put the pudding in the wooden nook to cook. Bath. Can't half the staff ask to transfer to the enchanted castle in France? Cloth. Lawrence often offers Ross a Florida orange and horribly strong frothy Boston coffee. Nurse. The early bird preferred the earthy worm. Fleece. These unique machines teach people to speak and reason. Face. The raven waits until late day for the great wave to break. Palm. Father and Ma said to calm the facade in the Nevada Plaza. Thought. The small walrus caught the hawk in the salty water. Goat. The rose slowly grows in Owen's old grove. Goose. Beautiful music booms and humans move to the groove. Price. The shy writer types at night to fight the silence in my mind. Choice. The spoiled boy hoists the toy from the soil. Mouth. Mountains of flowers crowd the grounds about the house. Near. Deirdre's fear seriously interferes with her ideal career. Square. Beware of scarce fairies, rare mares, and scary prairie bears. Start. The Sahara party marvels at the far star on the safari. North. Laura's warm aura reforms Thor's horse for the important war. Force. The adorable boar snores hoarsely and notoriously hoards imported pork. Cure. The tourist endures rural tours of Europe and procedures gourmet bourbon. Happy. The coffee, salami, spaghetti, and macaroni are ready. Letter. Sugar covers the tiger's whiskers. Comma. Bertha's and Cinderella's saga is a drama. R. Richard, Wilbur, and Harry are running around the treacherous river. L. Linda and Allie pull belly muscles laughing laboriously. Nig? NG? Nig? Okay. The singing mockingbird is swinging on the ring and dings the awning. TH. The thespians gather and breathe 3 authentic breaths together. H. Harry and Hillary happily harvest heaps of herbs behind the beehive. Yod. The cute, dutiful blue cuckoo resumes cooing suitable tunes enthusiastically. W. Will and Drew whistle when the wind blows between the whimsical sweeping willows. Ing. Miss Fanning is walking and hiking in Wyoming. S. Susie lives in her sister's house on Easy Street with her Siamese cats and Siberian Husky dogs.
What is it about them?
So I love music. I love playing the flute, and I just love playing. So I never could just give up music. But I know it's kind of hard just to just go for music, which that doesn't mean it's not worth going for. But then I really got into psychology in around high school because I personally struggle with mental health and I want to help others. And then it kind of finally clicked to me during the summer that hey, I should go for music therapy. So kind of working on that right now. We'll see what happens.
All right. What are the influences on your accent, do you think?
I mean, I've lived in Wisconsin my whole life, but my parents grew up in Illinois and lived in Illinois most of their life, so I probably have a slight Chicago or Illinois accent. Also, Kenosha borders Illinois, and most of my family's from Illinois or extended family, so probably have a little bit of that, but I don't know. I don't know if I sound more like I'm from Wisconsin or Illinois, but probably a combination of both.
And what do you think about your accent?
I didn't really think I had one, but then everyone's like, you have an accent. And then I know my dad said oh, you definitely sound like you have a Wisconsin accent, and I don't know. I don't notice it. But yeah, I don't know.
What do you think about your voice?
It's fine, but if I listen to a recording, then I think it's really weird.
Do you sound like your family?
Just in general how I talk, or just literally how I sound?
Both.
I mean, probably. I never really thought about that before, but probably.
Can you tell me about a favorite childhood experience, if you have one?
Yeah, every year, pretty much since I was 4, my family and I would go camping up north in Cascade, Wisconsin, Crooked Lake. So just fish, hang out, s'mores, hike, camping. I love camping. I love being outdoors.
How come?
I don't know. I love nature. It's kind of funny. I don't really like bugs, but I love nature and just the lake. I've always grown up by the lake, and I'm really glad that Madison has a lake because it's really nice and it's my favorite part of campus. So.
Who is someone who's inspired you and why?
Oh wow. Probably my dad. He's been through a lot in his life. I mean, a lot of people have, but I don't know. He's just, I don't know. He's very he's very wise, but he's also I don't know. He's very direct and but he also has a lot of just knowledge and I don't know, just a lot of good life advice, I guess, if that makes sense.